Alright, and welcome back after what was a somewhat, not entirely a hiatus, but just a long stretch of not streaming, because last time I tried, it was not working. It was lagging badly. I've done my usual Twitch test. It is working. So, like I said, last time I streamed was actually on September 4th, and it is now the 26th, which dates this episode, but I don't think it really matters. It's a 4-year-old game. So, let's get on with it. And I just kind of put myself here so I would have an interesting visual start to this episode. You have to be crouching to do that. So, the question is, what missions is I working on here? Do I want to go and do that? And that's the thing, for the sake of being the second Siren, I don't really need to do skin missions because I got all of them from the first Siren through. Well, I could... the minecart mischief, is a mission that I very commonly do not do. That's the one that's highlighted right now. Get Shorty. It's one I skip a lot, quite often too. This one I'll usually come to, just because for where you are when it opens up, it's a good bit of XP, but it's actually lower than a lot of these other ones. This one, from the fridge. Every once in a while, a Goliath gets a good idea. That's kind of a... It's not a guaranteed that you get that mission. You have to kill a specific Goliath on your way into the fridge, and then he drops the mission. If you don't see him, you don't really get the mission. That is a time trial. I do not like time trials. Circle of Slaughter is a arena grinder. And, well, just for the hell of it, I will do this one, and I'm going to do the Hammerlock one. Which probably means another episode of me just ignoring story missions and doing nothing but side missions. So... And you want to get past, please? Jump over those lancemen because they're... There we go.
Mercenary person. I have money.
Money and no problem.
Have you heard of these insect things called varkins? Allegedly, the buggers, that's a bug, you see, will morph if they take enough damage. Could you take this evolutionary injector, please?
If you do this mission when it's level appropriate, the mutated versions of them... Yes, I know you're talking, Hammerlock, and I know I said I probably wouldn't talk when characters are talking, but... Whatever. If you do this mission when it's level appropriate, the mutated things that you create... can actually be frustratingly difficult to kill. So, let me just check where things are right now. Check the kit, 7 iridium. I believe I did this in the last time I streamed. I spent a gold key, and I got myself an Ugly as Sin Jacob's pistol, and a reasonable Vladov pistol. Which usually aren't ugly. I only say Ugly as Sin because... The nicest looking Jacob's pistol is all Jacob's. Body, grip, barrel. Looks like a classic 6-shooter. This thing is the Torg pistol barrel and the Bandit grip. And it, like I said, it's just ugly. That is an ugly gun. Both of these pistols have the Maliwan grip on them. But this is the Jacob's barrel on this Vladov pistol. So as you can kind of tell, when everything is pure Jacobs, it's nice and sexy. Do I really need to be carrying around this? There are higher level versions of this, and this, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this when I got this, but I don't use this shield. It's a roid type shield, so it deals roid damage when it's depleted, and it tells you the recharge delay is like 5 minutes. So you do get a melee boost the entire 5 minutes that your shield is waiting to recharge. And for certain character classes, that could actually work. I bet you could make this work with the Psycho. With the Siren, I genuinely don't care. So that is just going to get flat out sold. So, I took his stupid injector. What I will do is actually go and get the scooter mission. It's not that hard. Shush. It's not that hard a mission. It is one. Like I said, it pays out a skin that I won't need because this is the second Siren. Wall jump.
Hey, won't give me a hand? How you met my girl, Laney? She perfect, man. Blonde, great body, distantly related to me, great body, but then fridge rats brainwashed her. You gotta snap her out of that cannibalism crap. I don't want to get bit. Bring Laney her favorite flowers and food, and I'm sure she'll come around and stop by.
Could you look at me and not off to my side of me?
And if you find any porno mags, I'm just saying if you come across them in a natural accent, just snag those for me too, okay?
Okie dokie. Don't mind me while I take all your things. I think I've mentioned that before. It would be neat if they ever do a movie or series. I think I've touted this a number of times before, that maybe the first game could be contained, is enough of a contained story that it could be a movie, but I feel like this game would be better suited to be like, you know, an AMC miniseries. And not so much like a Walking Dead. I'm thinking more like Game of Thrones, where every episode is a full hour, and you know, you just either, you know, 8 to 12 episodes that just tells the whole game as one story, because there's all of the side stuff could make for very interesting stories. So we are gonna go and deal with this nonsense. Let us see if this electrical crackle is in here. I figured out what the problem is. Something has been happening to me every time I come into this map. We'll see if it happens here. And the stream has not told me it's lagging once, so connection might be very good. Okay, so what's happening? You can hear the that crackle of an electrical field. Now, I thought it was the one that's on the building with the enemies in it, just down and past the hill here. It's not. This is clearly it's a glitch that's happening to this map. Oh, no. She hasn't triggered the other point yet. I didn't want to come here. There's another fast travel point in Tundra Express. It's in a farmhouse. There's an electric fence covering the entrance to that farmhouse. That's what's making the crackle. So if you immediately... Yeah, don't even go to Tundra. Go to the farmhouse. Turn off that fence. That crackle goes away. Because if you don't, you hear it the entire time you're in the map, regardless of how close you are to that. So for that reason, honestly, yeah, I'm gonna do the... Where's the fridge? How does she not have the fridge nav point? That is really annoying. Okay, how does she not have the fridge nav point? What the hell? You know what? It's just outside of Tundra, isn't it? Entrance to the fridge. Well, no, it's from Three Horns. I'm doing a whole bunch of traveling that's accomplishing nothing here.
Warning, non-compliance will result.
Okay, I think when I finish... Yeah, okay. Go to Three Horns. Valley, yeah. The way the fast travel node in the fridge is positioned, you can actually not activate it. That's the issue. If you stay close to those, if you just kind of follow the beaten path along the ground, you end up, you just don't go close enough to it that it doesn't trigger. It's really friggin' annoying when that happens. Because I've obviously been through the fridge. I wouldn't be this far into the stories if I hadn't made it through. through the fridge. Don't care. I don't think this really matters right now. Although these are trigger. Idiot. Come on. Oh, I got a skin. Did it just give me 2 skins? What did I get for 2 skins here? Keep kind of going the wrong direction, although I guess this no, it's just 1 skin. Torg explosiveness, so obviously I don't need it. So, as I've been doing so far, I will wear that skin next time I am back in Sanctuary. And considering the jumping around I've been doing, that might be sooner than later. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Do I have a good, proper carbine here? No, I don't. She's been very pistol reliant. Like I said, even though it's ugly as sin, it's Jacob's. It'll be effective. Did he not just... Kinda thought he just jumped down, but probably not.
You won't enjoy it.
Nice. Worth it. Hey, jackass. Yeah, so I gotta take the long way into the fridge. That's really annoying. If I'd known that, I would have triggered these fast travel points before I started streaming. And hence recording. The fridge. And yeah, it seems, as I've said many times, I monitor my stream, so it seems very smooth tonight. So maybe I'll do more than 1 episode's worth. I was kind of thinking of just doing 1. Okay, so right here, yeah, so if you come out of the gateway here, and you go straight at the fridge, you don't get close enough to this stupid thing to trigger it. Why in the hell is it... Well, it's not on this index because I'm in the fridge, but... It's up and triggered. Why isn't it showing in those other maps? I literally don't know, but since we're here, I'm going to do... Yeah, we're doing this.
If you got the money, I'll save your gold.
So that's 2 items gone. I'm only at carry capacity of 21 right now, but not imminently important. Hey, dipshit. I'll go to the incendiary shotgun. It's a very good shotgun.
Enough.
Say there's someone right here. Yes. I have one tiny little handicap when streaming, and it's that I leave the Twitch companion thing up on the side of the screen. Which reduces how much TV screen I have. I'm wearing a Nova shield. Oi. Where are ye? Meanwhile, oddly enough, finding the porn for Scooter is the easier of the tasks.
Freeze.
Seriously, bruh. Stop. Get the vault symbols in here, right? I can't keep. I come and go from my characters, so all my different characters so much. I can't keep track of who has done what and where. And there's one more thing of porn. There's actually like 4 porn pickups available. Of course, this is going to involve getting close to crystalisks.
Enough.
Sorry, where are you? Right there. I'm pretty sure rats are just humans that went cannibalistic. Nice. Okay. Do this time. There's an already broken fuse. Get close to that, and if you die, you'll respawn there. I'd kind of completely forgotten about these little back stairs until I was in this area with a different character and realized, oh yeah, there's a...
Laney loves Playthru, man.
Alright. You're aggressive, I get it. I have a tendency to get jumpy around these guys because they love to throw that explosive crystal shell at you. Which is annoying. It's very annoying. I'm also very used to being my higher level characters, so I'm not paying a lot of attention to the vulnerability of my Siren here. And when I say playing high level characters, I kind of mean playing them in a way that exploits the tier gap, where I have a level 50 or plus or higher than that character playing missions or just grinding on challenges that require a grind to cap out in first playthrough. So all the enemies are 30 or lower. And when you have a 20 plus level difference on your enemies, first and foremost is you're not getting XP for that, but you're still working the challenges because the challenge data carries over no matter what. There's another one over here, I thought. Here. And most of the pizza's right here. Unfortunately, there's one piece you have to drop down onto. That one right there. The rest of them...
I bet Laney will stop craving human flesh as soon as she smells them slices. Why would anyone ever be a cannibal so long as pizza exists?
The rest of them are right here. And you can jump to all of them. You might say this is just old, disgusting pizza, but there's your crystal grenade. Stop it. Oh, I'm zapped by that stupid... Hey. I want the money. I want the money. This is something I kind of realized playing a little while ago, off non-streaming, just playing to play. When you have as many gold keys as I do, and you've been through the game with as many characters as I have, you almost don't need money as a low-level character anymore. Like, it's almost just there for you to... Like, if you actually found something decent in a shop and you wanted to buy it, then yeah, you buy it. If I didn't have 100 plus keys, I would probably be a little more frugal with them, but... Like, for the number of times I'm going to level up in one playthrough, I mean, if you used a key, first and foremost, you can't really use a key until you're in Sanctuary, so you're somewhere between levels 8 and 10. If you're level 33 when you finish first playthrough, then you're only able to use probably 12 or 13 keys. If you only used one per level. I needed to get up top so I can grab the last piece of pizza. Okay. Rocket launcher, and you have to be careful and just kind of drop onto it.
Looks like you got what you need to unbrainwash Laney. That's the word now.
So yeah, money becomes unnecessary. Although it's good to iridium grind. Play the slot machines in Moxie's, in her bar back in Sanctuary. And a real easy way to give a lower level character, like a character who's just in Sanctuary, do the mission where you open up the trading locker, then take your 50 plus level characters, and you can even just use the random grabs. Launch the game with your level 55 character in Playthru 2 or 3. I guess, well, if you're 55, you're probably not very far into Playthru 3. For me, they're almost all, pretty much all of them, they all are done. They're all done second playthrough. So you load them in second playthrough, have them just open every lootable in Sanctuary. You'll find at least 4 items that are probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $4,000 to $7,000 worth. Throw them in the locker, then load the game with your level 10 character. Have them grab that stuff and just sell it, because obviously they can't use it. And that character is very quickly pushing the challenge where you're gathering money. And then you just have money to gamble with, because when you're level 10, a single play of the slot machine might be like $75. When you're level 50, a single play is probably like 7,000.
So kind of you to bring me such gifts. Perhaps I was wrong to join the rats.
That's my girl. I knew you'd come back to me sooner or later.
Was that Scooter? Why do you think I fled here? It was the only place Scooter would not follow me with his stupid advances. If Scooter sent you, you must die!
I'm gonna go ahead and blame all that rage on the being turned into a rat thing. Unless on the scooter was a bad boyfriend thing. Easier for everybody that way, see? Still we tried. Come on back.
Yeah, I'm using an awesome grenade right now, aren't I? The Quasar, that's right. Is any of this worthwhile? No. I could compare this to that, but I guarantee you the purple one's better. And it's just gotta... performance-wise, the one I'm using is still better. It's borderline not level appropriate anymore, but as far as I'm concerned, most of this is still scrap to sell. And zap. Is that all of them? Are you going to stop spawning now? No, there's one idiot left. Probably. So yeah, if you didn't catch that, this mission is kind of a Snow White homage. Because there's a challenge in it. Come on. The fridge. Kill Lainey before any of her midget companions die. Or the other one, which is to kill all of them before you kill her. And there's a couple of other things that require wandering around this map. I don't intend to do that. But if you go to the effort of killing her, you might as well come in here and loot this treasure chest as well. And it's a bunch of nothing. And that's what happens. If you do get that Goliath mission, it takes you through this whole back area, which just goes around and into a... There's a lot more to this map. It just... If you don't get or don't do these side missions, you just don't really open it up. And that's the thing. That's why I'm really confused as to why the fridge node wasn't on the fast travel network. Just because you have to come through the fridge. And yes, you might accidentally not trigger this fast travel node, but you have to come through here for a story mission. It's not a map that you'd never set foot in. Because interestingly enough, Caustic Caverns, nothing but side missions. If you don't do side missions, you never go into the Caustic Caverns. Same with Lynchwood. It's entirely side missions. So I think what I will do is I will turn this in. There's not enough time within the constraints of what I like to keep as one episode to actually finish to finish the Hammerlock thing. And as I said, before I resume streaming after this episode, shush. This dude's face never focuses in. Like, it's always like a half-loaded texture.
I've forgotten something.
So yes, were this a first playthrough of a Siren, I would have Torgue Explosiveness, and now I would have...
Freaking rats, man! I was this close to finding out what second base feels like. And also what second base is!
Super Green. So I would have both of those skins, as mentioned. That's a whole bunch of nothing. That's a nothing. So Super Green and Torgue Explosiveness. I think what I'll do is I'll just take a look at each and see which one I like better. Lootables. Lootables. If people actually left money hidden in garbage cans, no one would have to do an honest day's work in their life. To the extent that they leave it when you're in second tier, when people are leaving, you know, $3,000 to $5,000 worth. Skins. Alright. First one is Super Green. It would look like this. And the other one... Yeah, the vendor skins can be... Like, I like the look of a lot of them, like the Hyperion stuff. Especially the third tier skin, the one that requires a challenge to unlock. A lot of them look pretty neat. Like the Jacobs is kind of brushed gold. The other one, Grace, kind of the most contrasting colors. Tedior. So yeah, so she does not have the third tier Tedior skin. That's high octane, and this is explosiveness. It's not a bad look. I think compared to Super Green, I kind of like this one more, so I'm gonna go wear it. And
You can never be too well armed.
so it's still kind of an ugly Jacobs pistol. It's same situation. Like, it's not as ugly as the one I'm using, but TDR barrel, dog grip. It's a little more like kind of function over form, but as I've said, Jacobs pistols look so much nicer when they are pure Jacobs. Or, even if the barrel's not Jacobs, if the grip is Jacobs. Yeah. Those are open. Why are those open? So yes, I think I will call an end to this episode. I am going to quickly go into Tundra Express and activate the farmhouse so I can kill that stupid electric buzz. And I will be right back. So for the time being, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.